All right, we have us a tough little challenge today, trying to work on my skills that are maybe not used as much, maybe not practiced as much, but you might find yourself in a situation where you have to do a patent pending.
Patent pending.
So I'm practicing those, and then I'm also thinking, well, if you really have to reach, is there an alternative to doing that? Because your back's towards everything and it's hard to get that flick. What if you just turned your stance around, changed your arm, and threw a forehand flick? That would give you a little bit more reach in those extreme situations. So what I've done here is set up that extreme situation so I can practice it. This is my tree. I'm gonna pretend I have to get around this tree. Here's my lie right here. So my foot's gotta be here. So for the patent pending, I gotta come around. Or the forehand, I gotta come this way. And I'm aiming for that tree back there. It's about 120 feet. And we're gonna use roaches and zones, of course. Obviously the zones are a lot more overstable. We'll see which one works better. And just to note, I have a Praxis. I use this with my roaches as well. It flies very similar to roaches, only I get a little bit more distance out of it, and it's a little bit firmer. So I love that. And for my long distance zone, I throw a pyro. So I'm adding that to the mix as well. So I have 5 zones, 5 roaches, a pyro, and a Praxis. I'm gonna start with patent pending with roaches. Get a nice Annie in there. Those are looking good. Notice I don't have room to follow through because I don't want to smack the tree. So it's just got to be a backhand flick. I'm not even thinking about the tree down there. All I got to know is I got to go from here to here, and that's all I'm focusing on, is flicking it right here and making sure I get right around that tree. They're all landing a little short, so I'll try to flick this one as hard as I can. And it went even shorter. I think I put too much Annie on it. All right, we'll do the Praxis. Woo! All right. Stretch it out. Okay, let's do the zones. For whatever reason, I feel like I can get more of a snap with the zone, just the way the weight's distributed, one of those two. And you can see it comes out as a nice flex, so it'll land nice and soft. The roaches were landing pretty soft though too. All right, let's give it some juice. I have not even gotten pin high. Yeah. Okay, pyro, let's get it there. Yeah, that was the best one of the lot. There's my roaches. Roaches were a little short. Even my Praxis, I didn't get enough juice on that one. Definitely the zones are winning. And I feel more comfortable with the zone. You just don't want it to have a hyzer out too much. So you really got to put on Annie to get it to flex in. But they're all short. And then that was my best one. I mean, that's definitely puttable. these will be challenging putts. So pretty good. If I were doing it for 100 feet or so, you know, that'd be awesome, but that's kind of my max, at least with those discs. Might have to disc up or something if I needed to get a little bit farther. All right, now is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna try the left hand forehand flick and see if that does any better. Warning, it's a new skill for me. I've only been trying it a little bit yesterday and a little bit today. So, let's see what we can do. I'm already liking the stance better because I get to look at my target. Feels more comfortable this way for sure. And the dangerous cut roll. That's what you get with the flippy disc. All right, so more hyzer. Even more hyzer. Okay, not getting a lot of juice on these. Let's try to get a little more flick. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Bad release. The praxis. Woo, that'll work. Woo. Better stretch out before doing these. All right. Now for the zones. The zones, when I practice them, I like them better than the roaches. For one thing, I don't have to put as much hyzer on them because they're overstable. So when I have to add hyzer, I'm going to get a little closer to the tree to demonstrate. Instead of flicking right out here, I have to come down and I lose a little bit of distance, a little bit of reach, because I have to bring it down for the hyzer. So the zones, I like to be able to throw flatter, a little bit of ante, and I get that extra inch that's more comfortable. That'll play. Oh. Hooked it too much. Hadn't had that problem before. All right. All right, let's get it there. Going on the backside. There we go. Overcompensated. Okay, this one will be dead middle. Boom! Settle on in there. Okay, now the pyro. I actually might get pin high with this. Or a tree. Oh, okay, we're doing that one again. Take two. Woo! That one will take. All right. Let's go see where these ended up. Not bad, really. One of my better rounds for sure. So let's see. My first one was a cut roller. Too bad that would have been, you know, you only get one chance in disc golf, right? But that's why we practice. So, roach, roach, roach. All ended up a little bit short, but, you know, if the pin was 100 feet, that would work out. Again, kind of like my backhand, I was hitting the 100-footers. Practice got a little more distance like I expected, so that's good. And then we got the zones, which I was flicking hard because I can get more flick on those. Oh, I'm doing my right hand. My left hand, I was getting more flick on those. I just feel like I can snap them just because of the, again, the distribution of weight. Just boom, I can get more snap. So I'm getting good flicks, and they were actually coming to the back side of the pen, which is good. So I got a couple good shots here. That was fun. That was a cool experiment. I like it. Definitely want to work on my left hand some more. Again, it's going to come up 1 in, I don't know, 200 times. Might need it. So work on it.